Welcome in, my glorious human being. Mia here with Spiritual Society. I can't wait to do this reading with you. What is next for you in love? What is coming in? This is a singles edition, so if you're single, stay. If you are not single and you feel called to stay, stay. There is something here for you. There's something important. Grab your intuition notebook, pull up a seat, and go ahead and choose between these two crystals. I have a twin flame crystal. This is a very hard decision. And I have a rose quartz tower, both so potent, so powerful, so meaningful when it comes to love. Let your intuition kick in, breathe out. If you feel called toward both, stay for both. There's something here for you. Exhale and make your choice right now. Hello, my twin flame crystal. Oh, I can't wait to do this. What is coming next for you in love? What is coming next for you in love? I don't think I need to ask any other question than that. I'm going to our old trusty deck first because she wants to talk. She wants to talk. Now, I have already done a good shuffle, and her energy is so funny today. It is really like, I've got some answers. I have got something for you. There's something really important going on. I want to talk to you. Pull up a seat. I got things to say. Okay, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have going on here. All right, I am feeling that there's one more card back here. And let's see what that is. Let's see what these cards are all about. All right, we have our first card is the Queen of Swords reversed. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Lovers as our third card. We have the Eight of Pentacles, another Pentacles card. The Ten of Pentacles, another Pentacles card, a card of completion. And the Three of Wands. All right. All right, here we go. Let's talk. First of all, our old trusty deck is saying you have this seed of knowing. You have this seed of understanding, this seed of clarity, this seed of divine wisdom within you. You have this incredible understanding, but you're not tapping it. It is not your full seat right now. It's there. It exists. You can sit into it any time, but you're choosing not to. You know what's next for you in love. You know where you're going. You know what's coming in. You can feel it. There's an energy. There's a momentum. There is something in the accumulation of what's going on around you that something is coming in for you right now. Something is walking in. It might have started walking in. Maybe you know exactly who or what I'm talking about. Or maybe it's something that's coming in the very near future because you can feel that energy that is so alive around you. But there's some part of you that needs to start sitting into your knowing. If you find yourself saying repetitively, I don't know, I just don't know, I'm not sure, I'm not sure about this, I want you to cut that out. I want you to cut that S out. I want you to start to land into your seat of knowing. If you feel like you don't know the answer to something, then you say that. I don't know now, but I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know what I need to know. I know what I need to know, and I'm gonna know what I need to know when I need to know it. And I want you to really sit into that when you are interacting with other human beings in a romantic way. Oh, yeah, I'm just not sure if he's the one. Sit into your seat of knowing. I am still playing with this. I'm still seeing how we interact with each other, and I'll know probably in a few days. I'll probably know soon, or I already know, because there is something coming for you, and nothing should be getting in the way of that. There is something coming for you. Nothing should be getting in the way of that. The Six of Pentacles is saying this should be an easy back and forth. This will be an easy give and take. If you keep getting into things where it is not an easy back and forth, and there's one person who is going cold, there is one, you keep flip-flopping. I'm not sure if I like him. I think I do. I'm not sure if I do. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's like, oh, but he doesn't text me, and then he does. And just one moment I think he's really into me, and the next moment I don't think he is at all. This is going to be an easy back and forth. This is not something with tons of stops and starts and I'm not it's easy. You want to give, they want to give. You want to give the same amount. You want to show up the same way. You have the same amount of feelings for each other. Easy. That's what the cards are telling us. It's not always that way. And sometimes the cards tell us, hey, have patience. You know, you're not reading things the right way. You might be misinterpreting something. The cards are telling us here that, hey, this one is going to be easy. This is going to be a back and forth, a give and take. This is going to be a generous relationship, a generous connection where you're both generous with each other. You both want to give to each other. And we have the Lovers. And I really feel like the Lovers, like our old trusty deck, it's just coming in to say, hey, don't doubt this. This is coming. You feel it. You feel it now. You can feel that energy surrounding you. Even if that person hasn't walked in yet, you can feel that there's some sort of momentum within you and in your energy field that is moving towards something big and important and soul-filled and soulmate filled and heart aligning. And really, it is powerful. It is powerful. It is fated. It's contracted. It is what you want it to be. There is something really on its way toward you. Maybe it started already. Again, maybe you know who I'm talking about. You have that deep seed of knowing. But maybe you know that it's no one in your life right now. Maybe you know that person is on their way in. Feel free to start commenting right away. Comment and tell me. I know who this is. I don't know. Nope. It hasn't come in yet. Oh, then we have the Eight of Pentacles. And our old trusty deck is saying, this is something you two will work towards. This is something that you will want to invest in and they will want to invest in, that you will mutually be investing in each other and you will mutually see each other as a good investment. Not only as a good investment, but the best investment of your life. That it is so worthy of investment, you do not stop investing. It accrues, it grows on top of itself every single time you interact. Things build to a bigger place. It doesn't mean that they're always perfect. Obviously, we're human beings. Nothing is ever always perfect. But it does mean that you keep filling it up. It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It keeps growing and expanding into something more rich, more flavorful, more abundant. It's just like, oh, wow, this is better than I don't even want to compare to the stock market because who knows what that's doing. But this is growth. It is growing. It is accruing. It is just becoming more and more and more. And the Ten of Pentacles after that. Again, we have a lot of this Pentacles action. And when I pull the Pentacles cards and we're really deep into love, I really, this can really be about things of this earth. It could be about, money and abundance and such. But really, we're getting to like value here. What you really value in your life and want in your life. And the Ten of Pentacles is a gorgeous card. It is a card of completion. It's the ending of something, the beginning of something new. And this is a generational wealth card. It is a card of sitting down and feeling like life is generous with me. Life gives me everything I want. Everything I need and desire is here. And I feel safe, I feel secure, I feel taken care of. And you feel taken care of in a way that is beyond yourself. That with this person, and not just with this person, but the universe at large, that there is something coming for you that feels like it is coating you in a protective shield. Like, oh, I really am looked after. Being with this person reassures you that you are looked after in a greater scheme, in a greater way by the universe, that everything is coming together to take care of you, that you are protected, that you are taken care of, that your needs are met, that life is generous with you. This person is generous with you, but life is generous with you. And the Three of Wands. And so I do also think this is a card of really looking out and seeing like this beautiful, and I want you to do that now as if you are already where you want to be. You're with your person. Life has been so generous with you. You have everything you need and desire. There is this beautiful give and take. You feel like you're with your fated person. You have little things that you say to each other that only you understand what it means to one another. You have all of these intricacies and intimacies of a deep, intimate connection. And I want you to really feel like you're in that place already, looking back, and you're seeing and appreciating exactly what has happened, because that space is in your future. But I want you to go there now, just like you're sitting on a porch somewhere, or you're in a place in nature that you might visit with your person, and you're really just thinking back and like revisiting, like, wow, look at all of this that we've accomplished. Look at all this ground we've traveled, how far we've come together, where we are right now, and how gorgeous that absolutely is. And just like looking back on that. That is an exercise for you to do right now, today. Today, as soon as you're done with this, I would like you to write that down. Just like 3 minutes looking back, little retrospective. I'm dipping into our Pink Sassy deck because boy, do I feel some Pink Sassy energy. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. I really kind of want to rotate a little bit towards you and your energy. Anything you need to know about where you're going in your love life, anything that you might need to get your house in order to step into this space, into this world, into this abundance that is coming for you. I really just want to take a look into your energy, your heart, anything else that might be, yes. Okay, yeah. Now, let's see what we have. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. Hi. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles. More Pentacles action. We have the Six of Pentacles again. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. The Six of Wands, which I love, and the Four of Swords. Okay, here we are. Some perfectly sassy answers from our sassy pink deck. First of all, the Ace of Wands is saying there are new opportunities coming in to light you up, to make you feel alive in this world. Those are very important for you, to guide you to this person or to launch you into the right relationship with this person, to get you to soulmate level with this person. Whatever that entryway is, there's something really important for you to fire up in your life. And I want you to think of this like those old-timey trains, you know, they used to fuel with coal. This is kind of that. This is you're fueling yourself with coal, getting the momentum together so that you can make the journey that you want to make here. And that journey is important because at one of those stops, this person's coming on board, or, you know, or you line up right next to them. There's something important here. So it's really important for you to fire yourself up. And the wands do get into that fire energy. We got the leaves on here for growth, expansion. There's so much going on here. I really want you to let yourself blossom open into the fullest fiery vessel that you can be. So what does that mean? Writing down the things that do light you up. What makes you feel alive? What makes you passionate and purposeful, creative, out of the box thinking? What are those things? And then you really need to look for opportunities in those areas. Really look for opportunities. And maybe you already know what the opportunities are and you've just kind of been ignoring them, or like throwing them off to the side, or discounting them as not that important. But there's something very important here. So it's really important that you grab that with both hands. Now, I also have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is just saying, you know, you've waited a long time. You've had a lot of patience. You've grown so much already. Trust the work that you've already done. Trust that you have been where you've been. You are going where you need to go. Things are growing. They're in a state of growing and getting ready to harvest at any moment. So you've really put in the work and the time already. The abundance is already on its way for you. It's not something that you have to start from the ground up. It's not something that it's already in motion. There's already momentum in your life. I can feel that. I said that in the very beginning, that I feel this momentum around you already. We had the Lovers as our third card in. And we have the Six of Pentacles, which feels like, I mean, this is a double, you know, this is the second time we're pulling this. This was the second card we pulled in our first pull, which was that reminder, this is going to be an easy give and take. It's generous, that you're generous with each other. It's not that kind of relationship where like, oh, I don't know. Do I really like him? Don't I? Could this be love one day? I'm not sure. Like, these things feel like red flags. Oh, now I'm getting hot and cold messages from this person. They're not talking to me. I don't get a text for 3 days. Now they seem to be so into me. It's not that kind of feeling. Always listen to your deep intuition about what you do and what you choose to do. That's really important. But this card's coming up twice, and so it feels like this card is really saying, I would really pay attention to the generosity that's going on between the two of you, that you both feel like it's green lights. Hey, it's green lights all the way. Hey, I'm getting green flags everywhere. It is go, 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 go. This feels good. Even when it doesn't feel good, it feels good. Like even when there's stumbling blocks and we make those human errors and mistakes, it still feels like a green light. It still feels very generous between the two of us. We're both really giving a lot to each other, and we want to. And we're receiving the same from each other. It's, not those stops and starts. The Ace of Pentacles, our second ace, and our ace is bringing in those new opportunities. So the first ace was telling us, hey, passion, purpose, drive, light yourself up, feel alive in this world, look for those opportunities. And this one really coming in to say, hey, it is time to really look for what you value in the world around you, in the people around you. When you are considering potential people, this person aligns with your values in an incredible way. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. We're really seeing that, like, hey, follow those signs. What you value in another person, follow those signs. Oh, I love it when somebody's driven. Oh, I love it when somebody's really positive. Oh, I love it when somebody's really serious or takes control of their life or compliments me on a regular basis or like really puts their phone down when we're together. Whatever those values are, and they could get into really big values as well. Like if certain aspects of your life are really important to you, if your meditation practice is really important to you, make sure that you're investing time into the things you value, going to a meditation spot, being around those people, because your person is somebody who values the things you value as well. It's important to look for opportunities, seek out more opportunities for what you value. If you really value, a certain aspect of your work, spending more time in avenues that really enhance that, going to workshops, going to retreats, doing things that really enhance that aspect of your work is going to be really, like something that, again, helps get that train into the same place where that person is. And, boom, 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 boom. And it could also be an alignment thing that, like what you value in yourself is what they will value in yourself too, in you as well. Okay, we have the Six of Wands after that. Now, I love the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a very winning card. It's full of confidence. It's full of this winning energy. And, confidence is something I get asked about a lot on like how to build confidence, how to feel more confident. And it's something I love talking about because I think it's so important. And I really think this card is really coming in and saying, hey, it's time to be your best self. It's time to step into your confidence. And the best way to step into your confidence is to build up little bridges towards wins. Things that do put you in this winning environment, this winning feeling. Okay, maybe you choose some low-hanging fruit, first of all. What are 3 things you know you can win at? Okay, well, I have this project I've been putting off for 3 months. It will take me half of an afternoon. And I know if I could win that for sure. Okay, that goes on the list. 3 things. Knock them out. Low-hanging fruit. The easy things to do. You can make things more challenging if you want to, but things that can get you in that seat of power of knowing, oh, okay, I can do things. I am so capable. I am absolutely able. And I also really want you to pay attention to how you talk to yourself. That inner dialogue, that inner voice is really on point with lifting you up to a winning space. That you're using winning speech when you're talking to yourself. I think it's very, it feels very immodest. It feels very like braggy to our society sometimes, especially for women. To talk yourself up. You don't have to do this in front of other people. You can. I love it when people do, but it's that energy of, somebody says, you look great today. I know. Isn't that so? I love the outfit I put together. I'm really digging it. I'm really having fun with my fashion lately. Oh, whoa. I really want you to sit into that, like, okay, I'm not going to talk myself down. Oh, no, this old thing, oh, well, somebody else picked it out for me. Somebody else gave it to me. Oh, I wasn't really sure what to wear, but I just kind of threw something together. Really letting yourself speak out in a way that's supportive of who you are, but also internally in your own mind. Yeah, of course you can do that. Yeah, you can do anything. Yeah, this is great. Excellent work. Good job. Love ya. Da, 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 da. Off we go. Give it a couple of days. Make it a real firm focus for a couple of days. See what you can do. I would love to hear your thoughts about that. Please do comment. I really would be so curious. It's something that I love talking about and something that I've spent a lot of personal time focusing on the way that my interior dialogue, monologue, all those, little neural pathways go, and has made a huge change and shift in mindset and the way that, like I even see myself. And I love when other people do that around me. I think it's so lovely. I love it. We have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is a rest and relaxation card. So I do think our pink deck is saying, hey, you should build in some recovery time here. So build it in now. Maybe it's a week from now. Maybe it's right now. Maybe today you need a little break. Whenever you need it, it's important to start building that in. It's time to build in some rest and recovery time into your life, into your plan, into this, and into what you're doing, so that you can rest and recover. Yep, that was a good explanation. Okay, continuing on. Now, before I continue, I want to go ahead and pull one of our guidance cards. So I'm going to pull a guidance oracle card for you first, and then we're going to pull some more from our decks. So we have patience. Oh, patience, like our Seven of Pentacles. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way that you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. It will eventually work out. I'm putting that right on top of our Seven of Pentacles. Okay, now, I want to go ahead and move into our lavender deck. So let's move into our lavender deck, and let's take a little look at, I want to stick with guidance. And I want to stick with guidance for you, and for stepping into this person, for your soul. It doesn't have to be for what's coming for you in love, but I feel like it probably is. So let's see what this deck has to say. I'm only pulling 3 cards in this guidance. Hi, we have the Fool, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the World reversed. Hi. Okay, so this is the guidance that we pulled. First of all, the Fool. Now, the Fool, I love this card. And I love this card when we're talking about love, because it is the beginning of the entire journey. There's a whole new journey that awaits you. There's something so fresh, so new. The Fool is 0, which is unlimited potential. It is unlimited potential for you. It is important that you be open to it. That is what the guidance is saying, that you do have to be open to this journey, and really be positive, be optimistic, be in this space of like, you know what? If I get hurt, if something happens, if I have to stumble and fall a few times, that's okay, because I'm so excited and I am so open to this journey that is in front of me. I'm so excited for it. I'm so ready for it. I'm so here for it. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I also love this because we've pulled so many Pentacle cards for you and what you value. And I really feel like this is, guidance coming in and saying, hey, this person that you have been craving in your soul is in alignment with you. They are bringing what you desire. They are coming in. They're not coming in flashy, but they're bringing it. They're bringing it steady and stable and secure, and with a showing upness that will take your breath away. That is like, oh, and when I say not flashy, I just mean like, it's not peacock energy. It's not like a whole bunch of like, I'm going to put on a show for you and then not actually deliver. This is kind of the opposite. Like, oh, it's understated. I might not notice like everything you're bringing to the table at first. But then when I actually see what you're bringing to the table, you bring it, and you bring it, and you bring it over and over and over again. And it's not something that they're like, again, putting on a show for you about, like shoving it in your face. It's something that you get to discover about this person. I love this. I really love this. Okay. And we have the world reversed. So I do feel like this little bit of guidance is coming in to say, this is a card of transitions, the ending of something, the beginning of something new. And there is a joy in this. The center figure is sometimes called the dancer. And, I cover her up for YouTube censorship, but she's naked. She's free. She's, she is herself. And it doesn't mean you have to go run around naked, but it is saying, there might be a part of you that is covering yourself up just to like fit in better. And you might be stopping your grand new transition by not fully being who you are. And I'd love to hear what you think about this. If you think you might be doing that, or if you're like, no way, I'm myself all the time. But I want you to really just start to notice, be curious about it. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm kind of putting on a mask in certain situations, or I'm conforming to bend to, I kind of want to be who you want me to be. Or the next time you go on a date, you kind of like change your attitude based on that person. Or just notice, and then see if you can start to peel that back. Okay, I'm just going to be unvarnished me. I'm going to let myself be myself, my opinions, my freedom, my joy, what I find joy in, even if other people don't think that that's cool, even if it's a very uncool thing to find joy in, or to even be joyful, sometimes is uncool. It's sometimes like, oh, well, it's a lot, that you're out enjoying life and in the world. But to really let yourself notice if you are, changing who you are, because your person is looking for you. They're not looking for make-believe other people. They're looking for you and who you are. That's what they're craving. That's what they're seeking. And that's what they desire. That's where they're magnetized towards. And there might be something getting stopped in this transition that you're on, that we feel all this momentum for. We feel this train on its journey. But you might be stalled out a little bit in that transition, because you might be covering some of that up, some of that gloriousness that is you. Should we ask about this person a little bit? Let's ask about this person a little bit. Now, I know that this is a group reading, and so please do tap into your greatest intuition on what things ring true for you and feel right. But I'm feeling like I want to pull some cards about this person, and we'll see what the cards want to give us, because sometimes they're like, this is going out to a lot of different energies, and this is the kind of answer that I'm going to give you right now. Oh, I can see that I am way out of focus. Okay. Okay, so these are the cards that I just pulled out of our blue deck. Interesting. We have the Five of Cups. This is kind of not what I was expecting. We have the Eight of Swords, and then we have the High Priestess reversed. Oh boy. Okay. Well, it seems like here's some information about what your person is going through right now. That your person, I feel like, has been through a big heartbreak, that they've had a hard time really looking back at what they've lost, that they've really lost something heartfelt, a lot of emotion, a lot of feeling in there. And they've had a really hard time being present moment, being even like future oriented. There's a part of them that's really been held up by something that happened in the past, which could be why you've been required to have patience, that you've been required to, sit into a space where things are growing, you can feel the momentum, you can feel the energy, but it hasn't arrived yet. The train hasn't come into the station yet. I guess it's you are the train in the scenario. The scenario is growing out of control. There's so many different ways it could go now. Okay, then we have the Eight of Swords. Again, this isn't really what I was feeling or expecting. I was expecting the cards to deliver some like different, different like, oh, this maybe what he looks like and where he'll be. But this is really telling a state of mind that this person has really been in a very imprisoned state of mind. They've been in a place where they have been kind of held captive to something. This might be a previous relationship. This could be a previous marriage. This could be something where they were really, it wasn't a good situation. It really held them up for a long time. It kept them in a place where they couldn't be themselves. They couldn't express themselves. They couldn't really enjoy life. Life wasn't really in a place where it was able to be enjoyed. Everything just felt like a mind trap, like the thoughts just, oh my goodness, now the thoughts are just taking me, and off the thoughts go, and I have to try to think of how this is supposed to play out. How's it supposed to go? What am I supposed to be doing? How am I supposed to be reacting and acting? There's something very trapped. I often think of the word imprisoned when I see this card, just really like closed in and bound up. And then we have the High Priestess reversed. So the High Priestess reversed is really interesting here, because I do feel like we're asking about your person, but I do feel like this is some of your energy, that there is a part of you that, if this is somebody that you already know or somebody from your past, this would be someone that you didn't recognize as your person because they were in a imprisoned space. They were looking back. They weren't present moment. They weren't able to be here with you. So it is possible this is somebody you already know. And I do feel like if this is somebody who's coming in that you've not met yet, that this is a space where you might not be immediately intuitively triggered by this person. That's my soulmate. That's him. That's it. That's the person. And I really feel as, we pulled the Knight of Pentacles, that soft entrance, that soft, like, oh, this isn't really in my face. This isn't like the entrance I was expecting, that I would expect in a movie. We don't bump into each other with our coffees and I'm like, hi. It's like, oh, okay, you seem like you got other things going on. You kind of seem like you're not really, like, okay, I'm not clocking this as potential, like, yeah, you're really handsome. Yeah, you're really successful, but like, no, you're not for me. I mean, you've got other stuff going on. There's other stuff here. There's other things, or, there's something else. And this might not clock your intuition. Your intuition might not clock this person. Ooh, well, that made me want to ask more about this person, didn't it? Can we stay in our blue deck for a second? I'm only going to pull 2 more cards from our blue deck about this person, and then I think we have to go to our old trusty deck, because she kind of knows exactly what kind of answer we really need. But our blue deck is really giving us some interesting information. So we have the Hierophant, we have the Sun from our blue deck too about this person. So I feel like, first of all, I feel like this person could be in a serious person, because, studious, smart, somebody who wants to know, who's constantly sort of going after answers. This could also be someone who is, very much sort of follows social structure, is sort of just used to doing things the way everybody else does them. But I feel more in that studious lane of like, that was initially what I thought. It's just like a really smart person. That could be a person who's in academia, but that could also just be a person who's curious about the world, likes to know things, likes to read articles, likes to research, just likes to know more. And then we also have the Sun coming through about this person. I love seeing that, because boy, did we see some, some, like, I sometimes call this like the Wuthering Heights card, because it feels a little bleak. It feels a little like, oh, they've been in kind of some bleak energy. But underneath that bleak energy, I feel like there is a very joyful person, a person whose natural state is very light. So it's a kind of thing of like, oh, they might be a little, not icy on the surface, but very serious on the surface, but then like really warm and gooey underneath of everything. So when you like get under those first layers, like, oh, okay, this is a sunshine person. okay, this is a person who really does love feeling and experiencing joy and wants to laugh with me, and there's something really innocent between us, and this oh, we just enjoy the most innocent things. We just really love having our coffee together. We just really love laughing about this, this thing together. And it's just so wonderful and playful and exciting, but it is also very powerful and hot. Because the sun, of all the things the sun is bright and hot. And yeah, so you're welcome. I like that about your person. I like that for you about this person. All of those things. But I also really love that lightness of being, because we did see some heavier, some heaviness, and I like seeing something that's lighter underneath of all that. Now, I did say we're gonna go to our old trusty deck after that, because we want some real delivery. We want some real delivery on who this person is. Anything else we need to know about this person. And I think our blue deck did a magnificent job starting us off with answers about this person, giving us what we need to know. And let's see what our old trusty deck has to say. I'm only feeling these 3 cards. Okay, so that's what we got. That's what we're going with. Hi. Ace of Wands. Second time we're pulling the Ace of Wands. We pulled that for you in your energy, Sassy Pink deck, first pull. Ace of Wands. Remember, that was lit up and alive, and there's something really important for you there. We pulled the Death card. Yeah. Okay. And we pulled the Page of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is the Ace of Wands. Aces, new opportunities. This is that feeling of like, hey, the universe is opening up and offering you something that will light you up, that make you feel alive. I asked you to make a list of things that make you feel alive. Our old trusty deck is saying this person has something to do with that list. That was not just a call out to nothing. Our pink sassy deck was onto something that's important. Our old trusty deck also really wants you to go ahead and make that list of things that light you up. What makes you feel alive? What makes you feel the most alive? Like you are on fire and you just want to move forward with it, and you feel so much momentum when you're doing it. What are those things that light you up? And that could be something small. That could be something huge. That could be something career oriented, passionate, purposeful. That could be something that has to do with, like children make me feel that way. Or, being out in nature makes me feel so alive. Feet in the dirt, smelling dirt right in my nostrils makes me feel so alive. Whatever those things are that you write down, those are things that it's time to look for new opportunities to explore that more, to push that envelope, to ride that momentum forward, because this person is in that pocket. And that's what I'm feeling is coming through. It could be for another reason, that there's something else really important there, that it lights you up in a way that it's just like magnetizing to this person. It could be something else, but there's something important there. And I do think, okay, new opportunities. So if like putting my feet in dirt and like smelling dirt in my nostrils is the thing that makes me feel most alive, I'm going to plan a camping trip. I'm going to plan a hiking trip. I'm going to go to Yosemite. I'm going to go to this national park, and I'm going to have like a 2-day walkabout, and I'm going to do sign up for this group trip or this group activity, this group thing, just really saturate yourself in there. Look for new opportunities in those venues, because there's something important there. Maybe this person will be one of the people who are there. Maybe this person and you will talk about that Yosemite trip for the first hour of your meeting, or the first hour you reconnect. Whatever it is, there's something important in that, feeling fired up, feeling alive, feeling that growth energy all around you. Now we have the Death card. Absolutely. The Death card really just feels like it's coming in to say you know what, this person, what you really need to know is that this person is letting go of something. What we saw that felt a little bit scary in this person's energy of like, hey, they've been through something intense. They've had to let something really emotional go. It's been hard for them to live in the present moment or in the future. It's been hard for them to be anywhere but the past. They've felt very imprisoned. They've been bound up in something. That's scary stuff. Like that stuff that's like, well, what, are they ever going to be free? Are they ever going to be? This person's going through a letting go process, but that's a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing. That letting go process means that this is the momentum that I think you're feeling, that like something is coming because they're letting go of something so they can be open to something. They're going to be in a new phase of life, something new, something ready to change, ready to shift, because they won't be stuck in that old energy anymore. And that is a hard thing to go through. And like, what a beautiful thing. You can send some energy out to your person right now, just of like support. Hey, you're going through something hard and I support you. I've been through hard things too. And you know, we've both done this human thing. Look at us go. I'm so proud of us. And I'm so proud of you. I'm sending energy to help you through that. And then we have our Page of Wands, which I started putting down, our Page of Wands coming in as well. Now our pages are these youthful messenger cards, and our wands, again, Ace of Wands, which we pulled. The Page of Wands is really saying, hey, there is a message coming through about what lights you up, what makes you feel alive, what makes you feel inspired. And that you need to act on that message, that thing that you already have that's coming through as a message. This could be an actual, like, oh, I've been having that, you know, I was just like, you know, thinking about, yeah, I'll make a trip to Yosemite. And actually I got an email about that from a group that I was in like a long time ago. And I'm gonna circle back around on that. That message is already there and it's important for you to act on. There's some sort of message coming through. It can be a literal message, an email, a text message, but it can also be something you recognize as a sign or a message or a gut kick. Like, hey, I know exactly what I need to do. I know exactly what's coming through. That is about that feeling of being fired up, moving forward in the momentum. I know exactly what that message is. So pay attention, look for that. Oh, I've loved this. Okay, here we go. I know this has been a little bit of a long one. I'm going to pull one last card from you from my gold deck, and I don't really feel like I need to shuffle her at all. So I'm really just sort of going center. And we have the Eight of Wands. Our Eight of Wands is a really fast moving card. It is a card of leaning in and letting, really. I love to say with this card, it's like stepping into a river that's already got all of this momentum behind it and letting the current take you where you want to go. Your destination is there. The current's going there. All you have to do is step in, let the current take over. You'll be there. You don't have to swim. You don't have to muscle it. It is really letting the universe take over. And it's the universe asking, hey, I'm going to guide you here. I'm going to show you where you need to go. I'm going to show you what you need to do. I'm going to send you this message about Yosemite. I don't know why I keep coming back to Yosemite. Who knows? Maybe there's something there for you. But there's something important, you know, that you already know about, you know, that you can just lean into, that you can just let it take over. You don't have to muscle your way through this. You don't have to figure out how you're going to find that person, how you're going to align with this. Do the things that have already come up and it's lining up for you. The universe is going to kick in and take over from here. What a relief. Like, relax, breathe, sigh. Okay, well, I can take that rest and relaxation time that the Four of Swords suggests. Yes, you can. Okay, I am dipping into my Divine Feminine deck. I was feeling a little called to this deck just to say, like, hey, what kind of energy should you be stepping into? If there's any kind of energy you should be stepping into or inspired by, Sekhmet, the Red Lady. Oh, I am pure strength. I am pure strength. Boy, that's some confidence energy. That's some Six of Wands energy. I honor my anger by giving voice to it, sitting into the righteous anger you have about things too. Absolutely. But you are pure strength. The Red Lady. I am kind of feeling like maybe some reds belong in your future. Red lipstick, red top, red outfit, always pinks. I'm feeling a lot of pinks with love, but I'm feeling some red energy for you, and that does make me think of that passion, purpose, drive that gets into that fire energy, the wands. Maybe let yourself lean into some fire colors for a little while. I don't hate that idea. I love it, actually. Let me know if you're going to be wearing some red. Let's drop a fire emoji below for all that wands activity going on, all that fire energy that is just bursting through for you. Subscribe, please. Love this video, please. And I'd really like to hear what you think about this. I'd love to hear if you're going to make that list. If you already started making that list in your mind, if you want to drop below a couple of the things that like make you feel the most alive, that make you feel so lit up, even just one thing. This is the thing I really need to be like pursuing. I need to really be going in this direction. I would love to hear that. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm sending you off into this gorgeous, fiery world full of momentum, shoving that coal into this engine, getting it going. That momentum is on. It is already turned on. I'm excited. I am so excited, and I'm so excited to hear from you. Love, light, all the sunshine. Mia. Welcome in my rose quartz tower. I can't wait to get started. What is coming for you in love? I would like to start with our pink sassy deck with our rose quartz tower energy looming. Let's go ahead and start here. Let's just start here with what is coming for you in love. What is coming for you in love? What is coming for you in love? Let's see what's coming. What is coming? Okay, let's see. Let's see. I just want you to open yourself up to this energy. There's something really beautiful blossoming in the energy around me. Just really lovely. Oh, I'm feeling one more card. Lots of cards. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay, let's see what we have. We have the Three of Swords reversed. We have the Six of Pentacles, which I pulled in my first pulls for our twin flame crystal, which I think might have been our second pull as well, maybe our third pull. Interesting. The Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Strength card, and the World. Absolutely. Okay, look, let's see. What is coming for you in love? So the first thing I'm seeing is the end of heartbreak, that there's been something really tearing you in pieces, something that really cut you straight through the heart. It really just right in there. And you might be in a really sad place right now, or you might be in a kind of numbed out place, or a place where you're kind of trying to be in a numbed out place, or just a place where there's a lot of feeling and emotion underneath everything from a past pain, a past hurt, a past heartbreak, a past tear into your soul, into your heart. And that is the first thing that our cards are telling us about love for you. But what's coming for you in love is going to take this away. And that makes sense. Sometimes, new love, fresh love, the love is the thing that can take away the past pain. We can try as we might to do all of the things to try to heal that heart, but the real thing that heals that heart is love, the new love, the thing that fills you up, that leaves no space for you to even remember that or to think about that or to be in that past pain anymore. I love that. I love that as our first card. We have the Six of Pentacles next. So this is really saying, this is the give and take kind of love, where things are generous between the two of you. You're generous with each other. That there's no, and I really feel this in many different ways. I mean, generosity, of course, could get into like gifts and things, but I don't really feel it that way. I feel it in the way of showing upness, that you feel the same amount of emotions, that you're really giving to each other and to your heart space, that you're giving of yourself, that you're giving feelings and emotions, that they're giving feelings and emotions, but that it is this beautiful symbiotic back and forth. It is this beautiful dynamic of the two of you together being generous with each other, generous of heart, generous of compliments, generous of words, generous of deeds, generous of actions, really a showing upness that is remarkable and lovely, and that's a lovely card to come in. We have the Two of Wands, which is saying that there is something, this is kind of a traveling card. So there's something, it could be travel related, that you meet this person on travels, that you go somewhere and you meet them. This person could be well traveled, something that you might talk about, that you bond over. But it also feels like it's just saying this is going to open a whole new door for you. That's really unlike anything you've ever done before, unlike anyone you've ever been with before, that it's just a really new experience. Everything about them, you didn't know that that's what you loved. You didn't know that's what you wanted. You didn't know, like, it's just this whole new door and this whole new way of living and this whole new way of life. Whether this person's in like a different career that just takes you to like actual literal other places and you end up traveling a lot, or you're both interested in like actually literally traveling, but also just living a really different lifestyle, living a really different life, being in a space that is very adventurous, and that you're adventuring out together with each other in a way you haven't really done before with anybody else. It's really new, it's really fresh, really remarkable. Now the Three of Wands popping up here, and this did pop up in the last reading, and I do feel it the same way, that there will be a time where you look back and you think, look how far we've come. Look at what we've done and who we are and what we've been to each other. And I would like to give you the same exercise I gave to the, to the last, twin flame crystal, that that you do that now, that you stand in that energy as you are now, as if you are looking back. Look at what we've done together. Look at where we've come. Look at how this person showed up for me. Look at how much has come in for me. Look at all I have to be grateful for. Really like getting into that energy now, spending 2 minutes today, right now, soon, and just really letting yourself, just yummy sit into that energy of abundance, of wow, life has taken me so far. I'm so grateful for what I have right now. Then we have the Strength card, and the Strength card I love to pull when I'm pulling romantic readings, because it really feels like this very unique dynamic and unique relationship, that you two are paired with each other in a way that two other people could not be paired. It is completely unique, that you are uniquely suited to this person, that this person might have some wildness underneath of them. They might have some, personality traits and some things, and maybe they do travel a lot. Not everyone could do that. Or if there's, see the world in the way that they see the world, and that you can see the world in the same way, that you guys have this alignment that is unique to you, and that is like, wow, there's no one else that I could be doing this with. There is a really unique pairing that feels fantastic and easy and peaceful and strong and just unbreakable. And then we have the World, and the World is a card of transition. And I think our Pink Sassy deck is saying, hey, this transition is coming for you. It is coming, and it's the ending of something as you know it, and the beginning of something completely fresh, a whole new chapter, a whole new book, where you reference your life in terms of like the biggest things that have happened in your life, and this is about to be one of them. This huge transition is taking over your life. You're already in the ebb of that energy. You can already feel the flow of that energy. And this is something that will lead you to a new space of joy, that you can really be yourself in a way you've never felt you could be yourself before. You can really let yourself play in you, in your you-ness, that you can just be who you are, play with it, enjoy it. There's a freedom here and an uncovering, where you're just really like uncovered, you're dancing through it, it feels good, it feels amazing, and you're off into the middle of it. Okay, All right, I love it. I'm here for it. I want to move to our gold deck. I'm feeling some gold energy. So now I do want to ask a little bit more about this person. Getting a little more specific about this person. Anything we need to know about this person? Yep, definitely drop some stuff. We're gonna go pick that up. I'll let you know what we've dropped, but before I pick those sweet cards up, we're gonna just pull a couple extra that want to come for the ride, that have stuff to give us, to share with us. And yeah, I think that's what we've got from our gold deck. Okay. All right, so it was just one card that fell from the deck, and it was the Five of Wands that fell out of us. Five of Wands falling out of us, the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, the Magician. Oh, I love this person. And the Eight of Wands. I love this person. Oh, this is fun. Okay, a little bit of information about your person. Okay, first of all, the Five of Wands happening, which is a rather competitive, feisty card. It can be, it can be a little fighty. It can be a little feisty, but I'm really seeing this as a person who is competitive in the world. Somebody who is really out, not afraid to get their hands dirty, not afraid to go into the middle of it. Oh, those people are competing over this. I'm here for it. I'm confident in who I am. I bring a lot to the table. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's all give it our best shot. Somebody who's just really not afraid to step into things. Also not afraid of conflict. Not afraid to, like, if you two get into a fight, that's not the end of things. It's not something that, like, like, I can't handle fighting. It's like, I can handle conflict. I can handle you having a different opinion than I do. I can handle if, I'm here to talk it out, to see what happens, do some back and forth. Let's see what comes out on the other end. This is someone who's not afraid, generally. Somebody who's really just like, I'm going to step right into the center. I'm okay. I can handle any situation. The Two of Pentacles telling me that this person, when you first meet them, if you haven't already, it's possible you've met this person. It's possible this person is a person from the past that just is not aligned in soulmate level. But when you meet this person, they might be on the fence about things. And I don't necessarily mean that they're like on the fence between you and somebody else. I do see that Six of Pentacles energy of that generosity, that give and that take. So it is unlikely that they are withholding from you. But this could be like, hey, I've really been focusing a lot on this aspect of my life. I've been focusing a lot on my career. I've been focusing a lot on building my business. I've been focusing a lot on building my wealth. I've been really focusing a lot of energy in another direction, and I wasn't really planning on focusing a lot of energy in this love direction that's now got my attention. And there might be a little bit of juggling going on while they're figuring out how to handle these two important facets of their life, while they're sort of figuring out, like, okay, do I exclude you from this, or there might just be a little bit of juggling and a little bit of back and forth, and that's okay. The next thing that I see is the Ten of Cups, and I love the Ten of Cups. And I love the Ten of Cups here for this person. I'm really seeing that this person, has the potential and the ability to be in a space with you that is like, whoa, this is a card of completion. I sometimes call this the happy ever after card. It's two people, arm in arm, arms open, all the cups, feelings and emotions, and a big rainbow above them. Family dancing around, little house in the background, just feeling like home. It doesn't have to read this way for you, but it's that feeling of like, hey, this person can be your family, can be your home, can be that feeling of like, we can face anything, we can take on anything. We're in this together, we're open to it all, and it's joyful, it's good, and our hearts are overflowing. And it just feels so abundant, and just the feelings and emotions of it all are so abundant. Also, transition card, end of something, beginning of something, that this person is really ready, like, even though their focus might not have been like, they're ready to transition into this like big space with you, big space, full meal, full plate, like, yeah, let's do it all. Let's have it all. Let's, why settle for something else? Why not just have everything we want? Why not bring it all in? And, and I also just feel this capacity for this person in their heart space. And I really love that in that card, that they have a huge heart space. They have a huge capacity for love, huge capacity for their feelings, huge capacity for their emotions, a huge capacity to really overflow. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I also feel like this person is going to make you feel so beautiful. Like you are just the most beautiful, like, person in the world. Really recognize and value all facets of your beauty. Now, this isn't the Pentacles, so this can really get into physical beauty. Like, oh, they make you feel like, oh, your face is the most beautiful face in the world. Your body is the most beautiful body in the world. But also, like, your style, the way that you interact with the actual world around you, your grace, your movements, your ability to be in the world, and they'll see you that way. They'll make you feel that way. And there'll be a real spotlight on, like, oh, I feel so valued. I feel so prized. I feel so abundant. Like I have everything that I need. I have everything I want. And it just fills me up. I feel so abundant that I get to be this beautiful jewel and feel like this beautiful jewel, and I'm prized in this incredible way. Then we have the Magician, and the Magician is a master manifester, and I really like this energy for him because I'm really feeling like, hey, this is someone who can get it done. This is someone who has, and I really do feel this like confidence, this like, just this capability. They feel very capable, and they're very capable. They can bring what they want to bring to life. They have tools at their disposal. They have the resourcefulness, the resources at their disposal to make anything they want to happen. They are probably very successful. They are probably like really like in the world doing the thing, that they're really like they make it happen. They are the mover, they are the shaker, they are the one who really takes control of the situation, takes action where action needs to be taken. There's a lot of that you can relax into with this person, that this person has got things under control in their world. You don't have to take over for them. You don't have to be their boss. You don't have to be their mother. You don't have to step in and take control of their energy. They've got themselves handled. But not only do they have themselves handled, but they'll make sure that you have what you need to be handled as well. And if you want them to handle something, they will handle it. No big deal. No problem. Absolutely, I got this. It'll take me 5 minutes. Hold on. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which is a glorious, fast-moving card that really flows with energy. This is really a flow. It is the universe saying, like, hey, this is a step in and I'll take you there energy. So I'm also feeling like two things from this card. First of all, that your journey to this person will be relatively easy. It doesn't feel like it's like, oh, you got this obstacle course to run. And at the end of the obstacle course, if you make it through all of these difficult obstacles, your person will be there. It's more like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna take you to a door. And if you walk through that door, then there's your person. So I'll guide you here. There's a sign, there's another sign, there's another sign. Now you just go and you walk through the door, and there you go. You followed the signs, fantastic. You didn't really have to do much of anything. You just had to allow the signs to pop up, allow yourself to read the signs, allow yourself to see what was right in front of you, and go with the flow of what's already there. Not second guess the signs. I was like, oh, you know what? I don't know if this map is right. GPS doesn't feel like it's doing the right thing today. No, I trust this GPS. I'm going with it. I'm going with the flow, and there is your arrival. And it's fast too. So I think this will be much faster than you think it will be. From the time that you sort of either meet or reconnect, the time that it takes for you to like be on a soul level, I think it will be a very fast moving current. Like this is just fast moving energy in this relationship period. Now, I also think that this is saying that this person is in a kind of flow with the universe. Like they kind of just, like, it feels like things just come easily to them. It feels like they just get things done, no problem. They have like a real natural, they're not constantly fighting their own procrastination. They're not constantly fighting like inertia of something that's stagnant. Like There's this like, oh, I'm just in the flow. Like, I just do it. I do the thing. I've already created these great habits around me so that I can just boom, 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 easy. Like, they kind of breeze through life. Good things seem to just waft over them. Opportunities come to them easily. There's an ease to their life in general, an ease to making money, an ease to calling in whatever it is they want to call in, or do whatever they want to do, or have whatever experience they want to experience. Things just sort of happen for them. And that's something to be on the lookout for. I'm popping into our blue deck. I love the energy of our blue deck, and I really want to see what our blue deck has to say. I would like to see if there are any obstacles looming up here between you and this person. If there are any obstacles getting in the way of what could be for the two of you, what's coming for you. If there's anything popping up here that you might really need to, fight against, or just know about, or self-destructive thoughts or patterns or mindsets, or anything, really anything that's popping up in the blocking sphere. Okay, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull 4 cards here. Yeah, that feels right. 4 cards, absolutely. Okay, I'm just rearranging our table here for a second. Now we have the Page of Swords reversed. We have the 10 of Cups once again. We have the 8 of Cups. That makes a lot of sense. We have the King of Cups. All right, so when we're looking at obstacles here for you and this person aligning, the first thing that comes up is the Page of Swords reversed. So this feels very clear. The pages are these youthful messenger cards. The swords is like a lot of clarity, a lot of understanding, truth knowing. So this is in a reverse position, and it feels like it's saying you might just misread the signs. You might misread what he is like putting down. You might be like, no, he's not asking me out. No, that can't be right. He's not flirting. I don't think he actually likes me. Does he like me? I don't know. You might not be like fully open to the ask. And that feels like a pretty big block. That feels pretty important. So clock that. Investigate more. Let yourself ask some questions. Like, oh, are you flirting with me? Let yourself be a little more vocal. Let yourself be curious and move forward more, because you might misread some things. The ask might not be super clear to you. The invitation, the let's move this in further. And even if it's somebody from the past or somebody, and you're like, whatever that is, let yourself just dig a little bit deeper before you immediately shut something down. The next thing is the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is pretty interesting to come up as a block, because we really see this in his energy that we were pulling. We pulled this third card in his energy. It's that card of everything coming in, all those feelings, all those emotions. So what I am reading here is that it's possible you or he or they have put your feelings and emotions in a basket elsewhere. That there might be a part of you where you thought, hey, we read that heartbreak in the very first card we pulled for you. There's something that really let you down and really hurt you. You might still keep all of your, hey, all my biggest possibility, all my best feelings and emotions, those are with that person. Those are with a past experience. They're not available anymore. So really reclaiming your best self as your future self could be very important. So that is something you can do today, where you can say, I acknowledge and I recognize, and you can do this for as long as it takes to feel like it is true for you. Maybe it does take a week, maybe it takes longer, but really letting yourself claim and stake and own back. The best days of my life are in front of me. The best days of my life are ahead, not behind. I did not leave all of my feelings and emotions, all of my heart space, every good thing, all the best pieces behind me. They're in front of me. Things I don't even know I can feel yet are in front of me. The most exceptional love of my life is in front of me. It is here for the taking. It is something I am open to right now. It does not feel like it is something that I have already lost out on, or that I cannot reclaim or cannot get back. This feels very important. And, you know, comment below. Let me know what you think about this. I really love to know if that's something that like hits something, and, you know, that can be very emotionally heavy and intense because there's, you know, there's a lot there in the past and a lot of previous beliefs that you might have had for a while about somebody else, or that something else was the epitome of what you could experience or you could have. And letting yourself be open up here to now and to what is possible for you is only for your good, you know. And if there's a part of you that says, well, if I do that, then I'm letting go of that thing forever, then just be open to the best is yet to come, whether that is that thing resurging and coming back around, or if it is something new. No matter what it is, the best is still in front of me. The juiciest, best days of my life are still in front of me. The biggest love that I'll ever experience is still in front of me. That transition has not happened yet. Now we have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is a card of letting go of old heart space and emotional space. So yes, I do think that there is a block there, that there's a part of you maybe that doesn't want to let go of what you had, all the feelings, all the emotions, to walk away from something that might feel like you're not being loyal to the thing that you had, or that might feel like, oh, if I walk away from this, then like I'm abandoning it, or whatever that could bring up in you. There, just be curious about it. That's the first step, is just be curious about it. Oh, am I really reluctant to let go of this? Why might I be really reluctant to let go of this? Is this person still in my world? Is there energy that I need to deal with? Do I need to do an energetic cleansing? Can I be in a space where I'm just okay, not holding and gripping on to the past and just being in the present moment? Is there a space where I can do that? Letting yourself be really curious about it. And then we have the King of Cups. So I do think the King of Cups might be a call to someone who held so much heart space for you, who felt like, maybe felt like they loved you more than anyone else ever could or would. And I want you to just question any beliefs you have around that, or any things you've been holding on to around that, oh, actually someone else that I don't know yet, which is very brave. It's very scary to think about somebody that you haven't met yet as being the person who could love you more than anybody else in the world. You know, it's very scary to, like, there's no face there yet, maybe. There's no, like, ooh, it's a lot of trust. It's a lot of faith. But really being curious, letting yourself be really gentle with yourself through this process, because these blocks feel pretty big. This feels pretty intense. Just even stepping in here and examining your beliefs about this. That, oh, okay, that thing that person said to me might not have been real. They might not have felt that with all their soul, or they did in the moment, and that was beautiful, but I can be okay for right now, you know, stepping away from that sentiment and possibly being open to, oh, the biggest and best that for me ever is actually still out there. It's something I haven't experienced. It's not in my past. Ooh, I think we need, oh, you know what? First of all, I think we need some divine feminine energy. Let's dig into this oracle deck, get a little divine feminine energy to guide you, and then we'll dive into our old trusty deck. So let's see what our divine feminine deck wants to tell us. So she says, she gives you Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge. Yes, the essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge, the essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Maybe it is time to create something fresh, to create something new. Just to even, like, give your soul a little breathing room around the past, around your heart space, letting yourself pour yourself into something. If anything comes up for you intuitively right now, write it down. Just write it down right now. Quick, write it down. because that feels like it could be important. Okay. All right. Now we're going to dip into our old trusty deck because if you know, our old trusty deck loves to chime in. She would be very upset if I left her out. And she's always so smart, so on point. All my decks are. They're all wonderful. But let's see what she has to say. So I'm not asking about blocks right now. I'm really actually just open to what our old trusty deck wants to tell us about you, or about this person, or about this connection, about your love life. I just want to, oh, hi. Okay. I looked at them all before I showed you. Aren't I terrible? Yeah, we have the Four of Wands, first of all. We have the Eight of Cups, which we already pulled as of luck. We pulled the Magician, which we pulled in his energy. Yes, we did. And we have the Ten of Wands reversed. Another card of completion. Our Ten of Cups, also a card of completion, which we pulled twice. Yeah, so let's chat. First of all, the Four of Wands coming in. I feel like our old trusty deck is saying, okay, let's clear the floor here for a second. We need silence in the room, all right? There is something big and impressive and joyful and stable and, oh my word, something manifesting. There is something big for you that is good and happy, that you can celebrate in a huge way. This is like wedding vibes. This is sometimes called the 1111 card. Ooh, ooh. First card that our old trusted deck wanted you to have was something that said, hey, let me just put you on hold for a second with all of the past and the heartbreak. Hey, I got news for you. Really, really good stuff is in your future. That feels like, yes, here we are. Oh, life is so good. It's sunshiny. It is brilliant. It is manifesting. It is coming in. It feels so meant to be. It feels like such perfect divine timing. It feels so joyful, so exciting. It feels so good. So there we are. First thing coming in. Second thing coming in is the Eight of Cups. And I do think that this is our old trusty deck saying, I know it's a lot to let go of the old things. There's a lot of this energy that needs to be taken a look at. Like, oh, that's a lot. That's a little intense for you to start to unwrap yourself from. But just starting to walk away, just letting yourself be a part of that process, that you are gradually, slowly moving away. You don't have to run away from your past heartbreak, all the heart space that you felt. You can even, have like a ceremony for it of like, I am so grateful. I have so much gratitude for all the heart space that I was able to generate, to feel, to have the heart space this person like generated within me, gave me in those moments, even if that's not there anymore. This is an abundant flowing thing, and I am okay starting to walk away from it because I'm going to live my life. I'm going to have a beautiful, joyful, celebratory life. And I am going to just start walking towards that. It's not going to all go at once. It's not going to be a magic moment that just like, it could be if you want it to be, but it doesn't have to be. It can be a slow walk forward where you go, oh, and remember that time. Oh, and remember that. Yeah. Okay. Moving forward. Okay. That was so nice. Yeah. Okay. I'm proud of myself for that. It doesn't have to be like a flash bang. It doesn't have to be a bolt of lightning where suddenly you are over it. You're out. It can be just a walk forward. That's all the universe is asking of you. It's just like, hey, gentle walk forward. Okay, but we keep moving forward. Yeah, okay, take a look at it, but we keep moving forward. The Magician coming in, which we pulled in his energy, or their energy. What I'm really feeling here is that our old trusted is like, this person, my immediate thought is like, it is a bit magic. There is something a bit magical about this person. As I said, this is like master manifesting energy. They take action, they take momentum, they move on things. There's someone that you can really trust with really big, huge projects, really big, huge feelings, really life. You know, life is big and huge and juicy, and they're the kind of person you want to have by your side, who is that resourceful, who is that capable, who is that action oriented, who can make something appear out of nothing, who can really like be trusted with your big feelings and your big emotions and your big actions and your brilliant thoughts and your big clarities, your big truths. This is a person who can handle stuff. You don't have to walk on eggshells around this person. You don't have to worry about their ability to keep up with you. They got it. They're there with you. You are well matched in this. And they're really in that masculine energy, that drive forward, that momentum forward energy. They're really, you know, they've really landed in that, and they can be trusted with it to help whatever it is you need help with, but also to just be your person, to really show up for you in the way that you desire to be shown up for. And then we have the 10 of Wands reversed. So really, this card says to me that our old trusted is saying, hey, this might feel sometimes like it's never going to happen. You might worry like, I've labored under this for a long time. Is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Is my person going to show up in my life? Am I going to have this kind of love? Am I going to be single forever? Am I going to be like with somebody and then not with somebody? Am I ever going to find something great? You might struggle under the weight of this, that there might be a feeling like this is never happening. That doesn't exist. It's not real. Like you might have these moments where you just don't even believe that it's going to come to fulfillment, to fruition, that it's just not there. It's too hard, too difficult, too much, you know, and it just feels like something you don't want to have to labor under. And I feel like this card is coming to say like, it's all right, you can have those feelings. Doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. It's okay. You can think that sometimes you can be like, I don't know. I'm having a hard time here. I just don't see it. I don't feel like it's gonna all happen the way that it's meant to happen. It doesn't feel like it's gonna be successful, but it doesn't mean you won't see it home. That you have every ability to see this home. That you have this really has a nice clear path for you to get there, to land in it, to be in the place that you want to be in. This really has this has a strong, I want to say it has a strong strength. That doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. This has like a real strength that underneath of it, that like you're gonna get there regardless. Whether you're really in that manifesting energy of like, oh, I'm already in the energy of it, I feel all the positivity about it. Even if you're feeling negatively about it, as long as you keep moving forward, you do have to keep moving forward, but as long as you keep moving forward, you're gonna get there. It's gonna be some sweat energy. It's not gonna be the easiest road in the world. It probably hasn't been the easiest road in the world, but it feels like there's an ease once you step in. Like once you get there, once this person enters the equation, there's a real ease that takes over. We saw that with our 8 of Wands. This person just has an ease about them. Like that energy is contagious and kind of just picks you up, and all of a sudden things just are at ease. It is easy for things to have momentum. It's easy for things to be successful. It's easy for things to come to fruition. It's easy for all of your dreams to come true. It just feels like easy once you get going here. Oh my, oh my. How about we pop into our lavender deck, just one question, just one card for guidance for you, my dear one. Any action maybe to just guidance. This could be action oriented, could be not action oriented. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace is bringing in new opportunities, and our Pentacles really the things that you're in value with, especially as we're dealing with romance. So sometimes it has things to do with things of the world, which could be money, looking for opportunities to make money kind of thing. I don't really feel like that is what is coming in here. This feels like it's like, hey, this could be things in the physical world, like, oh, you might need to look for some new opportunities to feel physically alive, to feel like, oh, you need a new workout routine. Oh, you need a new morning habit that like gets you in your body, stretching in the morning. new opportunities for things like that. But I'm really seeing new opportunities for things you value. It's interesting because I did pull this card, not I don't think in our lavender deck, but in our last last reading, and I really feel that like this is important. Write this down. Write down anything that you really value. What is it that you value the most in your life? Do you value money the most? Do you value safety and security? Do you value laughter, friendship, good, like feeling safe and secure, like your home, your surroundings? Whatever it is you value the most, certain belief systems, certain habits, certain rituals, the things that you hold in the highest regard, those are the things that I want you to really lean into and to cultivate more of. And the more that you cultivate it and the more that you enhance it, if there's something important there for your future person, for the person that's coming in. It could be an alignment that you have with them when they arrive, that like, oh, we both have the same exact morning routine. Or it could be something where that is how you meet them. That is how, oh, we go to the same yoga class. We go to the same gym. We both, went to the spiritual retreat at the same time. We both, whatever it is. Really letting yourself lean into those values, but just making that list is the very first thing I want you to do, and I want you to do it today. I want you to do it today. Let me get you a little guidance from our healing deck. I really love this deck, and just a little guidance for you for right now. Presence. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment. Absolutely. To stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now. And when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. Presence. Right here, right now. If you, instead of doing an emoji, I would love for you to write the word now, N-O-W, now below. Just to sort of stake claim to this. I'm here. I'm now. I'm open to that. Not being in the past, not even being in the future. I'm just right here, right now. And isn't that a grand place to be? It is. Please subscribe. Please love this video. Please comment below. I would love to read your comments, even if you just want to say, hey, I love you. And I'll write, I love you. I probably won't comment too much on the comments, but I will read all of the comments. I really love going through and reading everything. As specific as you want to be, I love the vulnerability that we have in this community. Or if you just want to like be a little vague or just give a shout out or even just an emoji, I would love that. Or your now, I would love that. Oh my, well, you have a little bit of homework. Writing down those things that you value the most, looking for opportunities to lean into those, and doing that thing where you're, I have what I want, and I'm now looking back, and I'm feeling that feeling just for a few minutes of like, oh, here it is. I thought it was going to be so hard to get, but now I have it all. Okay. Wow. I'm so grateful. Yum. I'm going to see you so soon. I'm sending you sunshine. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you every good, powerful thing. And I'm going to see you again so very, very soon. Mia.